Hi and welcome to Movies Remastered. Today's going to be another spontaneous video. I will get back to The Rise of Skywalker at some point soon, but seeing as things are blowing up on Twitter, I thought I'd try and fix things. Now today I want to talk about Mandalorian Season 2, probably Episode 2 and 3. So if you haven't watched those already, click off this video and come back once you have. But it's kind of hard to avoid this topic at the moment because it seems to be blowing up on the internet, especially Twitter, and people trying to cancel Baby Yoda. Now in my own personal opinion, I didn't really enjoy that episode 2 in that kind of way, but we're going to bypass the moaning side of it and just fix it in today's tutorial. I'm going to be using Premiere Pro and not iMovie. There's certain things you can't do in iMovie with this fix, and I think I'm going to do two-part video today. So this one's going to be the tutorial, so if you're not into fan editing and things like that, I will do a fixed video straight after this. But without further ado, let's just jump straight into today's video, and I'm going to fix, spoiler alert, the egg problem with Baby Yoda. So let's jump in. So what I've done is web ripped the episode that I want. As you can see, it's already here, and I've imported it. I've converted it into an MP4. So all I've already done the edits here, but I want to do this live. So basically I've dragged it into the timeline, and it's 5.1, and I've got the audio here. So we're just going to make that bigger by dragging this part here. And I'm just going to, I've already pre-marked where I need to be. Let's have a look. Oh. So there are some points I'm going to talk about in another video, but I want to talk about this bit here. So we've got the eggs on the floor. We're going to talk about that again. There's a lot of things that really annoyed me about this episode, but I also thought it was incredible. And I'm really enjoying Season 2. So we've got the child, Baby Yoda, whatever you want to argue me about. For argument's sake, I'm going to call it Baby Yoda today. So he's always hungry, like any child. And if you put something on the floor that he can eat, he's going to eat it. But it was the amount that he was eating that really annoyed me. Especially, like the mother needs to protect her eggs, and Mando needs to protect the package. And if they haven't learnt by the first mistake, then you know, more for you. Yeah. All right. I'm not gonna rant because it did annoy me. So I'm just gonna fix it. So I've marked the points to where I need to be. Where are we at? So he eats one egg, and I'm gonna let him off that one. Mando should learn from this mistake, and Baby Yoda should listen to Mando. We know he's intelligent. So on and so forth. So we're going to eliminate the second one that he does. So Mando catches him, cuts away without him eating the egg. The mother reaches out, where are my eggs? And Baby Yoda eats it. That's 2 eggs. He hasn't learned by his mistake, and there's no consequences to what he does. So I'm going to cut that out because I don't like it. So what I'm going to do is when he says I found them, hang on a sec, let's go back a bit. When he says I found them, turn it up. So that's the second cut that doesn't need to be there. So we're going to go right there, get the eraser tool, cut the clip and cut the sound at the same time, and then we're going to go to the next clip. Why are you always going to go for comedic value when somebody eats something? Why do they always have to burp? Babies need burping. It's frustrating. That annoys me. So anyway, we're going to go exactly the same way as the wipe went. So we're going to cut it there. So cut the audio and the video, and we're going to cut that out. Remove it. So we're now going to bring that over here. Now in order to put the wipe in, the first clip needs to be above the second clip in order to get the wipe in. So we're going to put that in, and we're also going to do the same with the audio. So we're going to blend the audio in, and we're going to put the wipe in, which is kind of tricky. So in order to do the wipe, it's really easy to do in iMovie like I've shown you. You just go to the top and click the wipe and drag it between the clips and it automatically does it for you. But it doesn't do that in Premiere Pro. So you're going to go up to this part here and just put in wipe. And as you can see, the linear wipe there. So you want to click on there in the video transitions and drag it onto the above clip. And as you can see, it's the effects here. So we're going to find out where the fade's going to be. Oh yeah, the clip isn't long enough. So when Mando says found them, I need an extra long bit of clip because the fade away isn't long enough for that clip, so I need to make the first clip longer. So what I'm going to do is, if you see this part here, I'm going to try and do it in slow-mo. So you can see Mando moves, you can see his body's moving, and up around that point he stops moving. So we're going to go to the exact frame, so that one, that one, that one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the cut tool. The audio is going to stay the same. I'm going to cut it there. I'm going to zoom in a bit. Now what I want to do is give myself some extra playroom. So I'm going to click the clip that I've just cut and I'm going to right click it. And then you want to go to speed and duration. Now what I want to do is I want to make that about double the length. So go down to 50%. And as you can see, it's doubled the length. So let's just play that. Which is almost perfect. So I'm going to play this. Now, to give this section a ultra smooth slow-mo, sometimes it gets a little bit blocky where it's trying to fill in the extra frames where you've lengthened the video time length. So all you need to do is to make this as smooth as possible. Now it doesn't work for all clips, but it does work for a majority of clips. I've done this quite a few times in the Rise of Skywalker. So you click the clip, right click it, and then you go speed and duration again, and then you want to go into this section here, and it's usually set to frame sampling. You want to put it into optical flow. Now once you do that and click OK, that will go red again. So it might be blocky. Let me just see quickly. Yeah, you see, it's just frozen completely. So all you need to do is do it again. So go to the end of the clip, click O, go to the beginning of the clip, click I. So it's the beginning of the clip, the sequence again, so it's in and out. And all you need to do is go up to sequence and render in and out. Now hopefully that'll do it fairly quickly. This is a perfect little trick to do if you want to do slow motion. If you've got really high frame rates and you want to make a clip almost twice, 3 times the length, to do the optical flow, it just makes those frames so smooth. It automatically adds in frames, and it makes it way more smoother than just stretching those frames out. So hopefully I'll show you here. Look at this part. So once that's done, it should play a lot smoother. Let's go back here. Okay, great. So now we just add the wipe. So we go in there and you can see the linear wipes there. So you go down to the, I'm going to open all of these up, make it a lot easier. So we're going to go to the first point of the clip that we want, and then we're going to always click the stopwatch. So you click the first one there, and that will automatically click your first frame. And then you go to the end of your clip, and then you want to go to there. And as you can see here, it's now going to do the wipe for you. So you can see that's a straight left to right wipe. So you want to get the angle right. You can see there straight down the middle. So you want to get the angle right and put it to the angle that you want. And then you want to feather it out like a traditional Star Wars wipe. Feather it around maybe 20, 25, something like that. And that does that perfectly. So then what you want to do is just get the lower clips, highlight the video and the audio at the same time, and then just want to move that back there. So I'm going to show you in the other clip, because it does take a little bit of fiddling about. Let me show you that again in the big screen. So you got the timing perfect. I matched it with the lower clip, and that's fine. And the audio can be quite a harsh cut as well. You don't need to fade those in. Everything's good. So the first one I can let off. The second one I've edited. Now I think there's a third and maybe a fourth. So we need to get into that as well. Actually, I think it only eats 3. So the next one is at the ending. So it's a really easy fix, this one, but there's some techniques hopefully I can teach you if you don't know them already. So let's get into this one. So it comes near the end. All of a sudden the frog lady understands Mando when she hasn't already throughout most of the episode. Baby Yoda's looking at the eggs. She protects the eggs. Baby Yoda turns around. And eats another egg. It's not funny. It's not cute. I don't like it. But I'll save my rant for the fix video. So what I want to do, first things first, is cut the sound. So we're going to get the cut tool, and you just want to cut the audio just before after he goes. That one there. So I'm going to cut the audio there. And then I'm going to wait and cut the video. It's a hard cut, so it's not a wipe. That bit there. So I'm just going to go to the exact frame. Go on the video clip, cut that clip. Now I want to go back to just before he gets the egg. Where is it? My computer's lagging at the moment. It's really frustrating. So we're just going to play it back. I'm going to go up to this point here. Stop just before. There you go. Right there. I want to cut that bit there. So we're going to get this part. Selection tool. Highlight the bit that I want to erase, and then just cut that out. And then this, I want to drop the second audio below. Highlight the video, highlight the audio by clicking Shift key, and bring those two together, because that's already a hard cut. So if you just listen to it. So I've got to be careful with copyright with the music, but you can hear the music's just a really hard cut. So we need to just blend, we need to fade the first track out and blend the second track in. So the easy way to do that is this. So I'm going to make it as big as possible. Now all I want to do is get to the beginning part of here and highlight the top clip. Now if this isn't showing already, you just need to drag that down a little bit until you see this dot. This is going to set you a keyframe into your audio. So you keyframe there, and as you can see there's a little dot there, and then the lower one down here, and you're going to keyframe that one there. So there's a dot there and a dot there. Then you want to go to the other end, and I want to fade that out around there. So you click the keyframe in the bottom audio, click the top audio, and put the keyframe in there. So this one, I want to hold the second keyframe down and drag that so it fades out. You can visually see the fade. So it's normal audio, and then it slowly fades out, and then you get the first one here and bring that down to the bottom, and that one slowly fades in. And once we go back a little bit, I'm going to risk it for a biscuit and try and play it. So the audio fades in and Baby Yoda doesn't eat the other egg, and it's a cute little joke. But I'm going to leave that for my rant video when I properly show you these scenes in my next video. So hopefully you enjoyed this one, you learnt some techniques, and if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you in the second part. Take care of yourself.